Dino, wait. Good. Good. If you see there, I applied a little bit of pressure, he still didn't sit, so I kept increasing the pressure until he sit. So I used the least resistance possible. If I can do a little bit of a light tug and the dog sits like Troy did earlier, then that's great. But I keep increasing the pressure until the dog is compliant. So he's deciding on how much pressure I use, not me. And you can see, so I want you to look at some of the body language. His ears are front forward, he's staring out. I'm not gonna let him go like this until he relaxes his ears. He's super focused right now. Up, so you can see his ears starting to slowly maneuver. They're starting to calm down again. See, yep. Good. Much better. See his ear positioning?
Yeah.
If they change again, I'll make him wait and relax for a second. Good. Since he's a bigger dog, I really want him to stay calm. So I know the other dogs, I was only going one step and then letting him through. He's a lot lower of an energy dog, so he can handle a lot longer amount of stress of just sitting here, but he's also a lot bigger dog, so I don't want him barreling past me. So I know as soon as I release him, he's gonna go jetting out the door.
See, that's exactly what he does when you let him out of the pen.
Dino, okay. Easy. Good. 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 So now that I got him back outside, I'm going to reposition his prong collar back up behind his ears again. Remember, he's never walked past his threshold easily. I'm going to do a lot of loops, a lot of resetting on it. And you can see how the collar keeps coming down, so I need to keep on repositioning it as best as possible. Since we worked on most of his issues inside where it was less distraction, you can see he's not stopping at his normal spot. He's still just going through and he's very serious. Alright, so we hit his roadblock, alright? Which is fine. I'm just gonna grab the leash from him again. Now he's still going to have to be compliant. Good. The other thing we're going to do is make sure that no one else interacts with him. We're going to advocate for him. If he's very uncomfortable with the situation, whether it's the cars, the people, the traffic, all together, we're going to make sure that no one comes near him. So if somebody does come in near him, we need to make sure that we say, sorry, right now he's in training, can you please ignore us? So just tell them he's in training. We're trying to find him a good home. But he's doing really good. He's calm. He's not super excited about being out here. You can see his nubs straight down. But He's still relaxing. He's starting to get a little bit more curious as we're just standing here.
I just noticed that it seems like he has a fear of all of
It definitely could be. It could be that. It could definitely be the cars. So this is conditioning work. We're just far enough away from the cars where he's not being stressed out, but he's being really good by just being compliant and hanging out here. That's all we need him to do right now. You know, if before it was back there as far as he could go, now we're this close. We don't need to push him, you know, really heavy push him to be right next to the road. This is fine. We do want him to be compliant at the same time though, so remember that. We don't necessarily need him to be next to the road. So he's, you know, this is really good for him. So, he's doing that, he hit a wall. So we just got to get him through this little wall. Good job. Perfect, really small resistance. This is awesome, this is all he needs. So I would just take him right back now and put him back in his kennel.
Yeah, let somebody else walk him.
Yeah, definitely.
And then before you're done, I'll take him. He needs to get used to other people.
Don't put your hand through the loop, just put your thumb through the loop. Tell him to go, okay. Yeah, make sure you give him the command. So the only command you're doing is when you stop, you're telling him to go again.
Just say go or?
No, just say okay. Yep. So okay is a command I use for all dogs, whether it's to eat, whether it's to keep moving. Yep. So try not to let him smell too much on the ground. So what's going to happen is if he starts to smell a lot on the ground, he's going to get caught on his scent and he's going to go where he wants to go instead of where you want him to go. Yep. So try to give him a little shortcut instead of not as much as a drag. And then turn to your left and go like, don't go all the way towards that weird looking car, just go a little bit. Perfect. Yep. So now what I would do is I would stop for a second, reposition his collar up higher behind his neck. Yep. Or behind his ears.
That's what I wanted to do. He was reading my mind.
And then just tell him, Dino, okay?
Dino, okay?
Yep, and start walking.